A directional T interchange differs from a traditional T intersection in that it provides continuous traffic flow of vehicles entering and exiting the main highway. Potential for right-angle collisions is eliminated by separated grades using elevated ramps and overpasses. No traffic control signs or signals are needed. In our example, we use two trucks. One has a right front plow and a right wing plow. The other has a front and reversible wing plow. The through lanes are 12 feet wide on both the highway and the intersecting road. The highway has a 4-foot wide left shoulder and an 8-foot wide right shoulder. The local road above has 4-foot wide shoulders on both sides. The lanes on the off and on ramps are 16 feet wide with 4-foot wide left shoulders and 8-foot wide right shoulders.
Truck 1 begins pass 1-1 at point A in the left inside through lane. It proceeds using front plow only angled to the right to point B on the north. It then turns around and continues past 1-1 in the southbound left lane to point A at the south terminus. It turns around onto the northbound right outside lane and begins pass 1-2. It proceeds north with the right wing plow fully extended. The front plow picks up snow deposited from pass 1-1 plus the snow in the lane it is in and moves it to the right. The wing plow moves it onto the shoulder. Truck 1 proceeds to point B, turns around and continues pass 1-2 in the southbound right lane to point A. Truck 2 begins pass 2-1 at point C at the east terminus. Note that in this example the right wing plow is fully extended. It and the front plow are angled to the right. Truck 2 proceeds west on the overpass. As it enters the banked curve at point C1, it reverses the front plow angle to the left and extends the left wing. Note, this is to deposit the snow to the low side of the curve, thus reducing icing caused by refreeze of meltwater from the high side. As the curve straightens and flattens at point C2, Truck 2 re-angles the front plow to the right and extends the right wing plow out as it merges onto the southbound right lane of the highway. When it reaches point A, it turns around onto the northbound lanes. Truck 2 enters the northbound off-ramp at point A1 and begins pass 2-2 with both front and right wing plows angled to the right. At the merge with the eastbound ramp at point A2, it shifts to the left lane, retracts the right wing plow, and continues with the front plow only, still angled to the right. When the ramp ends, the truck continues eastbound to point C where it turns around. Headed westbound in the right outside lane with both plows angled to the right, the truck enters the on-ramp at point C4 to begin pass 2-3. It proceeds down the ramp, merges onto the northbound lane, and continues to point B. It turns around and exits to the right onto the southbound off-ramp at point B1. It starts past 2-4 with both plows still angled to the right, but at point B2 at the beginning of the banked curve, the front plow is angled to the left and the left wing is extended. Again, this is to deposit the snow to the low side of the curve. At point B3, the curve straightens and flattens, and the truck reverses the plow angle to the right. At point A2, where the overpass merges with the northbound off-ramp, Truck 2 shifts to the right outside lane and continues eastbound to point C. The Directional T Interchange is now complete except for additional cleanup along some shoulders and at gore areas.
In the preceding sections, we've described the recommended best practices for clearing snow from 10 different interchanges and intersections. These can be very complex and challenging, especially during intense snowstorms. Of course, how you handle these will depend upon many various factors such as vehicles and equipment, agency standards and protocols, roadway geometrics, topography, traffic volumes, and weather conditions. Most critical, though, is how you apply your experience, training, and good judgment to provide safety and mobility to drivers in a reasonable time with the resources you have. Nearly all agencies conduct pre-season dry runs so that the operators become familiar with their routes and work out solutions to more difficult layouts. Operators should note any locations or situations, such as major construction work, that might require modifying a route. If you will be working with one or more partners, review the patterns before running the route each storm. Ideally, a practice run would also be held at night, as plowing operations often occur during hours of darkness. Let's review some key points we covered. Always remember to make safety, yours, your co-workers, and the public, the top priority. Do a thorough check on your truck before leaving the yard at the beginning of the shift and each time you return for fuel or material. Stay alert. Operating a plow truck requires your full concentration and constant attention to traffic, pavement, and weather conditions. Long hours behind the wheel cause fatigue and tedium, but a moment's distraction can result in a serious crash. And though you may feel urgency in completing your assigned route, driving too fast is dangerous. Do not use a cell phone while driving. Lower speed to avoid casting snow over bridges or overpasses or too far onto sidewalks. Push snow away from traffic lanes whenever possible to avoid obstructing the traffic flow. Be aware of the pavement cross slope, wind conditions, and other considerations for the route. Straighten plow angle through intersections and on bridge and overpass decks. Increase the plow angle when crossing bridge joints and rail crossings to avoid tripping the plow. Be alert for steel plates, rough pavement, and manholes or valve box covers that may trip the plow. When using a wing plow, watch for roadside obstructions such as guardrails, signposts, fire hydrants, and mailboxes. Along curves, push snow to the low side whenever possible. Watch for pedestrians in the roadway and stalled vehicles. By following these pointers and the techniques shown for clearing snow from complicated interchanges, you will be able to handle your route efficiently, effectively, and safely. On behalf of the Clear Roads Consortium, thanks for watching this video. We hope that you've gained useful knowledge and practical tips that will help you out on the road. Keep on plowing. We depend on you.